knew when I really started to focus on my happiness. I feel like women, we tend to focus on everybody else's happiness.
This is a big day for us, presenting today my new movie, Divorce in the Black. Yes, produced, directed, written by the amazing Tyler Perry. I love Mr. Tyler Perry, stop. We working again on something for sure. I can't really speak on it, but it was the most incredible experience I ever had on the film. He takes care of his actors.
A lot of people feel like the entertainment industry is about sucking dick.
Cory Hardrict is back in the spotlight, and not for the reasons you might expect. After his high-profile divorce from Tia Mowry, Cory seems to be diving deeper into the Hollywood abyss. Is he really selling his soul to Tyler Perry?
I love Mr. Tyler Perry, stop. We working again on something for sure. I can't really speak on it, but it was the most incredible experience I ever had on the film. He takes care of his actors.
How does Cory's defense of Tyler Perry tie into his recent split with Tia Mowry?
Right now, I am becoming the partner that I want. So that takes time.
Could his heartbreak be a clue to Cory's controversial choices? Cory Hardrict has been vocal about his support for Tyler Perry's latest movie, Divorce in the Black, even as critics tear it apart. For context, Hardrict, who stars in the film alongside Megan Good, was recently stopped by TMZ where he praised the movie, despite it receiving a rare 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. While speaking with the platform, Hardrict gushed about the #1 movie in the world and also shouted out Perry for taking care of his actors.
I love Mr. Tyler Perry, stop. We working again on something for sure. I can't really speak on it, but it was the most incredible experience I ever had on the film. He takes care of his actors.
Speaking of the film's rating amongst critics, Hardrict made it clear that he hasn't been keeping up with what people are saying, but he loves that people are actually watching it. "I don't know nothing about it. I didn't see that," he said of the low score. "I mean, the people love the movie, and we do it for the people. That's who I do it for. If the culture's rocking with it, it's all love, so it's fine. But as long as the people see it, my neighborhood see it, South Side, Chicago, Louisiana, see it, everybody see it, then I'm happy. It's all love." One of the most talked about critical reviews of Divorce in the Black came from comedian and TV host Lonnie Love. In an X post, Lonnie suggested that Perry hire Black writers and directors to improve his work and help him with his movies. "I love that Tyler is paying Black actors now," she wrote. "I wish he would hire Black writers and directors that have experience to help him with his movies. He could improve the movies and make them award-worthy if he would stop trying to save money by doing the writing and directing himself." Love also isn't the first celebrity to call Perry out for failing his audience and critics. Lil Rel Howery commented on Perry's work in 2020, telling Deadline, "I love Tyler Perry and I'm proud of him, but I told myself I'm going to say something because I don't agree with that. You can't write a show called Sistas, and you're not a sista. You don't want no suggestions or nothing? We gotta do better, man. It's all talk, but if you're really on that, then give people jobs, bro. You can't base Nothjing on one writer's room, brother," he said, referencing Perry's prior comments to not hiring a writer's room because they wouldn't know how to talk to his audience. "That means you didn't hire good writers. Find more writers." But why is Cory so adamant in defending Perry? Some say it's because he's in trouble after his split from Tia Mowry. Is Cory now selling his soul to Tyler Perry to keep his career afloat?
I love Mr. Tyler Perry, stop. We working again on something for sure. I can't really speak on it, but it was the most incredible experience I ever had on the film. He takes care of his actors.
Cory's words might seem supportive on the surface, but there's more beneath. His unwavering defense raises eyebrows, especially given Tyler Perry's controversial reputation in the industry.
Also gotten a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Where do you think the criticism is coming from?
I don't know nothing about it. I didn't see that.
Critics have not been kind, but Cory's defense is unyielding. Could his desperation to stay relevant in Hollywood be driving him into Perry's contentious embrace? Tia Mowry, on the other hand, has been focusing on self-growth and moving on.
Right now, I am becoming the partner that I want. So that takes time.
Could this contrast highlight the darker path Cory might be treading? The split between Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict took many by surprise. Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict called it quits after 14 years of marriage, and boy, it was quite the journey. Their split became public knowledge in October 2022 when Tia took to Instagram to announce their separation, which took many by surprise. In her heartfelt post, she shared a black and white photo of the couple and emphasized that while the decision was tough, They were committed to staying friends and co-parenting their children, Cree and Cairo. The divorce was finalized 6 months later in April 2023, with both agreeing on joint legal and physical custody of their kids. They decided against spousal support, sticking to their premarital agreement. It was clear that despite the end of their romantic relationship, their main focus remained their children's well-being.
One moment you're relieved, feeling like you've conquered something significant. Then suddenly, waves of emotions hit you all over again.
Now, Tia has been quite open about her life post-divorce. She's embraced self-care, diving into meditation, therapy, and affirmations to navigate this new chapter. She's all about chasing the joy and has shared how she's been taking care of herself and her kids. Her honesty and positivity have been a source of inspiration for many of her fans, who've showered her with love and support. Cory, on the other hand, has been more reserved about the details. He did post on social media that he still loves his wife, which suggests that the separation wasn't easy for him either. Despite the challenges, the couple reunited for a family Christmas celebration, posting cozy photos with their kids on Instagram. It was a sweet reminder that even though they're no longer together, they're still a family. But, of course, no celebrity split is complete without some juicy rumors. Whispers started circulating about Cory's sexuality, with some speculating that he might be interested in men. Tia Mowry seemingly confirmed the rumors when she made a comment on their separation, saying, "Everybody deserves to live their authentic life. And I encourage people to do that no matter what anybody else is saying on the outside, and really tap into yourself and tap into what really makes you happy and go for it." Tia had also revealed that she knew the exact moment she wanted to end her 14-year marriage with Cory Hardrict. "I knew when I really started to focus on my happiness," the sister alum said on the Today Show. "I feel like women, we tend to focus on everybody else's happiness, making sure that everybody else is okay, meaning our children, our friends, our family. But at the end of the day, it's about self-love." Mowry added, "When you start to really work on yourself, love yourself, know your value, and know your worth, then all of a sudden there's this awakening." Mowry shared that going to therapy and going through the losses of relatives also helped her come to the decision. "It was all of that together that gave me that aha moment," she said. Despite Mowry calling it quits with Hardrict, she said she still considers the relationship a success and sees the split as a celebration. "I look at it as like a curriculum," the Comfort Kitchen host explained. "You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating, and I was able to create with Cory some beautiful, amazing children." She added, "It's not about staying in something because however long you are in that situation that equals success. It's about really, again, are you happy? Because life is really short." Looking at Cory's personal journey, the connections become clearer. Did his alleged repressed sexuality and the pressure to conform in Hollywood lead him to finally make compromises? His enthusiastic defense of Tyler Perry adds another layer to this complex story. Cat Williams has his theories. In a recent interview, he suggested that Cory's resurgence in Tyler Perry's films might not be a coincidence. According to Cat, Cory might have finally played the game to secure these roles. This aligns with Cory's past revelations and his current life trajectory. Cory started dating actress Tia Mowry, known for her role in the popular 90s sitcom Sister Sister. After dating for 6 years, Cory proposed to Tia on Christmas Day 2006, a romantic moment that marked the beginning of their public journey together. They tied the knot on April 20th, 2008, in a beautiful ceremony in Santa Barbara, California. Their relationship quickly became one of Hollywood's favorite love stories. In 2011, Tia's first pregnancy was featured on the reality TV show Tia and Tamara, which she starred in with her twin sister Tamara Mowry.
Cory loves it. Like, say for instance, if it's been sitting out, and then sometimes my milk is gone, and it's because Cory
drinks it?
Mhm.
Wow.
The show, which aired on the Style Network, gave fans an inside look at their lives. Cory and Tia welcomed their son, Cory Taylor Hardrict, on June 28, 2011. Their family grew again on May 5, 2018, with the birth of their daughter, Cairo Tiana Hardrict. Despite their strong bond and years of marriage, Cory and Tia's relationship faced challenges. On October 4, 2022, they announced their separation, citing irreconcilable differences. This news shocked many of their fans who had followed their love story for years. They finalized their divorce in April 2023, marking the end of a significant chapter in both of their lives. Anyway, in light of the split, Cory's path seems more tumultuous. Some insiders suggest that the stress and fallout from the split have pushed Cory into making questionable decisions. Enter Tyler Perry. Known for his prolific work in film and television, Perry's reputation is a mixed bag. While he's praised for his contributions to the industry, rumors of his inappropriate behavior with male employees and controversial methods of maintaining control on set have surfaced.
I love Mr. Tyler Perry. Stop. We working again on something for sure. I can't really speak on it, but it was the most incredible experience I ever had on the film. He takes care of his actors.
Cory's defense of Perry seems almost too enthusiastic. Could it be that Cory, in a bid to secure his place in Hollywood post-divorce, is willing to overlook these allegations? Or worse, has he fallen victim to the same fate as those before him? Tyler Perry's reputation isn't just built on his cinematic success. Allegations of inappropriate behavior and exploitation have haunted his career. One person who has called him out for exploiting his actors is Christian Keyes. On the 16th of December, All the Queen's Men star Christian Keyes broke his silence about years of alleged SA from a powerful billionaire in Hollywood. He says tried to climb in bed with him and offered $100,000 to strip. The actor spoke his difficult truth during an hour-long Instagram Live, where he revealed that he's resigned to taking the scenic route in his career after turning down alleged offers to take his clothes off for money or return to a private residence after auditioning for a role. "I didn't sell my soul or my A for success," he confessed.
To take my clothes off. He said, "I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked." I declined.
He also claimed to have recordings of the misconduct dating back nearly 20 years. The Detroit native did not go into detail about who harassed him throughout his decades of acting, but promised to expose them soon. "I want to tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. I want to speak on it. The good news is that they don't even have to believe me. Hopefully they do, but if they don't, they can hear this person. Since the SA started, I've carried many recorder devices on me. Keychains, pens, thumb drives, all of the above. I really want to air that ish out because that bothers me when I'm alone at night. Man, the world is celebrating this person and they don't even know the shady and predatory way this person moves. P-daters resent the prey that gets away, so when you don't say yes, when you don't say okay, I'll acquiesce and literally and figuratively play ball. Because we not doing that, they resent you." Keyes also said this powerful person felt comfortable with the misconduct because he allegedly claimed he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they would just show up when he requested them to be there. Despite hinting at multiple other alleged victims, Keyes referenced confidentiality and non-disclosure agreements that may keep them quiet. However, he explained that these contracts don't prevent him from turning over evidence of criminal activity. In any case, fans were able to put two and two together and immediately came up with their first suspect, Tyler Perry. In case you're unfamiliar, Keyes got his big break starring in several of Perry's stage plays back in the day, which ended up being the foundation of his billion-dollar production company. The two went on to work in several projects together since 2005, when Keyes says the harassment began and is the creator of the BET series All the Queen's Men, which Perry is an executive producer of. As social media users debated if Perry may in fact be one of the individuals Keyes is hinting at, many argue that he wouldn't be still working with him if that was the truth. Others, however, took the stance that Perry's S has always been questioned and that they wouldn't be surprised if he's named in Keyes' allegations. Many consider Tyler Perry a hypocrite, and his views on religion were parodied by The Boondocks. Known for its satirical edge, The Boondocks has drawn criticism since its 2005 debut, including from Perry. Created by Aaron Magruder, the show follows two black boys and their granddad navigating a predominantly white suburb. In 2010, it aired Pause, a controversial episode poking fun at Perry and his Medea character. Granddad winds up getting cast in a play by Winston Jerome, who plays a character reminiscent of Medea. But the thing is, Jerome is a secretly gay man who doesn't really care about religion. He just uses it to shield his true sexuality.
That's Jesus. How can I further spread your message? Cross-dressing.
After the episode aired, numerous reports emerged claiming the episode had upset Perry. Supposedly, very soon after the Pause episode of Boondocks, Perry fired his entire staff in order to control any leaks of information. Rumors also have it that the Medea creator filed a lawsuit against Boondocks creator Aaron Magruder, but Perry denied any of that. Instead of elaborating on the topic, he said, "Just like the Spike Lee situation, I feel that no response is the best response. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I will tell you this. There is absolutely no truth to the rumor that I'm suing the Boondocks. Those are all lies. I'm not suing anybody over that. And I haven't fired anyone because of that show either. I don't know where all that came from. Despite denying it, the Los Angeles Times reported that Perry allegedly did take some sort of action over it. Sources told the outlet that he contacted Turner Broadcasting and complained loudly about the episode and even threatened to rethink his relationship with the company. Perry had several shows on the network's channel TBS at the time. The report mentions that the episode pretty much disappeared from the airwaves after that. However, the outlet did not know whether the episode had been banned. Meanwhile, Carl Jones, one of the writers, producers, and actors responsible for bringing the Boondocks to life, revealed what actually happened. Talking about Winston Jerome, Jones described how the character came about and why it made Tyler Perry so darn mad. Carl was even close to meeting Tyler Perry in person, but got shot down after an entertainer friend of his remembered his unspoken beef with the Medea creator. One time I was in Atlanta, and Michael Jai White, Spawn, Blood and Bone, who I worked with on Black Dynamite, was shooting something for Tyler, and he was like, "You're in Atlanta, you should come by the set." And I was like, "All right, cool." Then we got off the phone and he called me back and he says, "On second thought, I forgot about that. No, don't come by the set." Jones went on to talk about how they were able to convince Adult Swim to air the episode in the first place and how the original script included a much more direct depiction of Tyler Perry by actually giving his name to the gay cult leader who eventually ends up being called Winston Jerome. What was funny about that episode is originally the character's name was Tyler Perry, and he looked exactly like Tyler Perry. That was a rare moment where Adult Swim was like, "You can't do that." You know what I mean? They were being the responsible adult and said, "You can't use Tyler Perry's name. You can't make it look like Tyler Perry." So we found another name, which was actually his real name, and we got it under the radar. Born Emmett Perry Jr., Tyler Perry's birth name was discovered by creators over at the Boondocks, and they swapped it into their story, which surprisingly worked at first. So it got under the radar, and then about 2 weeks later, they caught it. That's when they called us kind of screaming at us like, "For real, you can't do that. Don't try to play games, you can't." Jones seemed to back down after that, changing the name and look of Winston Jerome to separate the fictional character from the very real Perry. Still, that didn't stop Perry from connecting the dots, and eventually the Hollywood heavyweight gave Adult Swim a call.
And said, "You guys better not ever air that." You know, and at the time, he had a lot of shows at TBS. We were just a little small black cartoon.
Now, with all these allegations of allegedly being gay, some fans believe that Cory might have given himself to Tyler Perry.
Oftentimes, a lot of people feel like the entertainment industry is about sucking dick.
As if that's not bad enough, Perry has also been accused of colorism. Acclaimed film director Spike Lee is one of the notable figures who criticized Tyler Perry for his use of stereotypical characters in his work. Lee is well known for openly addressing this issue with Perry.
But I still think a lot of stuff that's on today is coonery and buffoonery. And I know it's making a lot of money.
Spike Lee went on to suggest that because of these stereotypical movies, individuals like Tyler Perry were breaking records. In his view, the industry could do better by avoiding such biased and nonsensical movies that feature designated one-dimensional characters.
Breaking records, but we could do better.
Tyler Perry's approach to casting and character portrayal has become noticeable to viewers, leading to discussions about his business strategy. Some individuals argue that Perry tends to cast dark-skinned actors in villainous roles while portraying white-skinned individuals as heroes in his movies and shows. This perception has generated discussion and debate within his audience.
Pitiful black woman being abused by a no-good, dark-skinned man, and then saved and rescued by the perfect light-skinned man.
During an event, Chris Rock also pointed out the recurring theme in Tyler Perry's movies, noting that there is often a limited portrayal of kind and respectful black-skinned boyfriends in Perry's films. He supported his statement by referencing Tupac Shakur, suggesting that Perry's films could offer a broader range of character representation. He said, "Tupac might be a political leader if he was alive, but then again, Tupac might be in a Tyler Perry movie right now, so you don't know. Tupac might be the bad, dark-skinned boyfriend and the Tyler Perry movie." Chris Rock's point was that Tupac was a highly renowned and popular rapper during his time. However, if Tupac were given the opportunity to appear in a Tyler Perry movie, Rock believed there would be a minimal chance that Tupac would not be cast as a heroic character based on Perry's typical casting patterns. He further went on saying, "I would hope he's a senator, but he might be kicking Jill Scott down a flight of stairs. In Tyler Perry movies, there's always okay." Chris Rock's perspective aligned with Spike Lee's criticism, emphasizing that some prominent movies may achieve success because of Tyler Perry's perceived biased casting and storytelling choices. Both Rock and Lee raised concerns about the impact of such ideology on the film industry.
Are we going back to Mantan Moreland and sleep and eat?
Yet, if those films, and I mean, we're talking about Tyler Perry.
These allegations paint a troubling picture of Tyler Perry. For Cory, aligning himself with Perry might seem like a career-saving move, but at what cost? As Cory Hardrict navigates his post-divorce life, his choices will undoubtedly shape his future. Defending Tyler Perry might bring short-term gains, but the long-term repercussions could be severe. Cory Hardrict's journey post-divorce is a complex one, filled with controversy and unanswered questions. As he continues to defend Tyler Perry amidst a sea of criticism, one has to wonder, is this truly the path he wants to take? And what does it mean for his future in Hollywood? Only time will tell. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.